Thanks for clicking the video, cause Lord knows any image, thumbnail, or small snippet of these sort of series don't do them any justice. It's way more phenomenal in its appeal than its art style and character designs would suggest. Magic Users Club is a 6-episode OVA, followed by a 13-episode TV series about a world where a spaceship identified as the Magic Bell just popped up out the blue and exists on Earth. No one knows, not even the government, why, but they're here. They don't cause trouble, they don't bother nobody, unless somebody bothers them first, so there's no real urgency. However, the general consensus says they need to be taken care of. Heaven only knows that they may infiltrate and annihilate the planet at some point. Hence, magicians are being trained to develop the skills and abilities needed to combat these things. Hence, the Magic Users Club. This kind of threw me off when I first put it on, cause the opening sequence for each episode would make you think that you're watching some kind of mech or war-oriented series. But nah, this is very much Maho Shoujo for that matter, through and through. The startup of the OVA is about her right there. Meet Nanaka and her humble beginnings into the lore of magic. You see her learn to fly and more stuff like that as the story pushes forward. I'm not going for any puns at all though when I say that Magic Users Club is truly magical. It lives and breathes and oozes magic through every molecule of its existence. Every element of it goes together well, and you could tell that there was a lot of thought, time, and effort that went into executing this OVA. Now, as far as the TV series goes, this is more definitely a slice of life more than anything else, using the magic part as a dressing. That being said, it's very entertaining. Sorta. You know, not for a second will I act like there isn't a plot or something bubbling below the surface, but there's a huge emphasis on its character interactions here over anything else. You'll of course see a budget drop between the OVA series and this, but you know, it's nothing that makes it unbearable by any comparison. But yeah, the story. The Magic Bell has been taken, or taken out, it's been destroyed, whatever. And it turned into some tree that's now above the city, and the focus is on trying to figure out how to combat the tree blocking the sunlight. I also want to say that the opening song by Miyazaki called I Wanna Do More is very melodic and catchy on the hook. Like, it's easily one of my favorite anime OSTs, and it's been stuck in my head for about a week now since I've been watching this series. I found the animation on the OVA to be quite remarkable, in comparison to the TV series. I don't think I said that earlier, man. But this OVA, man, this is incredible. Like, I haven't seen anything like this since like Macross. What's that Macross? Not Macross 2, Macross Plus. Yeah, Macross Plus. Now, while the TV show was just standard late 90s TV work, the TV show in general is much more underwhelming overall, but it's still worth watching to get the complete experience of the franchise. I'll be honest with you, the story is not specific for the TV series and doesn't really go as far as the OVA, and I've come to the conclusion that it's really a slice of life overall with an esoteric message beneath the surface of the magic. But the magic is the accessory of choice, seeing as this was the epitome of the magical girl era. Magic Users Club ran through the heyday of Sailor Moon and came out the same year as Saint Tail, another magical girl series I covered a couple years ago. But yeah, there's a lot of other things to enjoy messing with it. It takes the time to tap into romance between characters. It has its own gags and humor and even a little bit of occultic lore at times for people who kind of understand spirituality and magic. Actually, this is a huge aspect of the show, and I guess now, it'd be a time to say there's times in this TV series where it's mentioned that people, otherwise spirits, sneak into your dreams, and there's lucid dreaming, and there's elements that religious people would immediately classify as demonic. It definitely will go over your head if you're not really a super spiritual person in that kind of way. It comes off on the surface as a bubbly kids show, but trust me, this is very, very I was surprised by some of the stuff. Like, I'm talking about like low-key Aleister Crowley type of thoughts here and philosophies. The whole thing about things being inside of you and the whole theme towards the end. Yeah, I'm gonna just leave it there. Yeah, that's pretty much on this episode. I think 90s heads should give this a shot. It's a little more shoujo or even childish, but it is enjoyable. You'll notice a lot more comedy in this over anything else, so no need to watch this when you're in more of a serious vibe. Triangle Staff brought us this one for the OVA in 96, with them collaborating with Madhouse for the TV series in 99. In between the two animations were 3 written adaptations, a 4-volume manga and a 4-volume light novel in 96, and a 3-volume manga that ran from 99 to 2000. But yeah, like the video, comment down below what y'all want to see next. I'm out. Thanks for watching. Peace.